It's actually a video. It's Amelia and Patty, and then the actual press there, which Amelia, you had that designed and built by the engineering students, right?
Yes, Steve was the client for it, and it was the senior mechanical engineer students that have a senior design program. So it took a whole academic year to really do the research and then figure out how to build it. So.
Wow. They're going to love seeing that. That's beautiful. And that's not the Gutenberg, that's a common press, right?
Yeah, and so this would have been a typical press that would have been of English design. And I'm gonna stop right there because I need to do some adjustments to the press before we start moving it.
Yeah.
It would have been an English design and then a press that was imported or built in the United States, or the colonies. So the students went to 3 different printing presses to do measurements, or 5 different printing presses to do measurements, historic ones. And then they came up with the best aspects of every press and redesigned this common wooden press.
Yeah, it's amazing. This is great. So this is the new Cary here.
And I love the details on your common press because you can see the platen, which makes the impression, is actually hung by little hooks there. It's the same kind of design here. So they were very faithful. The only little difference, and this is an earlier design, would be the screw mechanism. You know, you'd pull out that bar and you kind of put it into the screw there to make the impression. By this time, this is an earlier design, by this time it was stationary. You didn't have to pull anything out. The screw is held inside of this section right here called the hose, so that nothing is getting inside like dust or dirt.
Yeah.
So it kind of protects that. It protects it from rust. So by this time, 18th century, they have figured out how to improve upon the original design.
Yeah.
But, you know, Johann Gutenberg would have seen this and would have said, "Oh, I know what that is."
Sure.
It's no secret. This is a printing press, because they didn't really change in design from about 1450 up through the 19th century, when iron hand presses like the one over there started to be manufactured.
All made out of cast iron.
Yeah, a little bit of steel, a little bit of wood, and a little bit of brass too.
And a much more leverage here, like a bunch of levers for the mechanism.
Yeah, the levers would compound the force, so there was a huge advantage, and so you can make your impression area a lot larger than on the common presses. The impression area is actually like half of what you would see here.
Yeah.
So those wooden presses are often called two-pole presses, because you would advance the bed only halfway underneath the platen. So if I did a demonstration here, you would only go about halfway, pull your impression, because that's all you had on a wooden press, and then you'd have to do a second one, go all the way. This is a really heavy press.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it though. You know what? I'm not, because I need more oil in there, so I'm not gonna do it.
This is great. So these are all the presses in the collection here now, and of course then we get to the Heidelberg.
I'm excited about this section because it's a hat tip to School of Printing. That image on the wall is from the downtown campus in the School of Printing.
Oh, wow.
And so the narrative for this section is definitely about education and RIT's role in printing education. So it's my ode to our alma mater.
Right?
Thank you so much.
That's the one from downtown.
Yeah.
Oh, that's downtown, yep. I remember that picture. Very good.
And I kind of love this one because as you're looking into it, you kind of imagine that he's kind of bending into the printing.
Yeah. From this angle here, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Heidelberg platen press.
Here we go.
Almost the place where the Cary stained glass was.
Okay.
That was the exterior wall.
Yes. be nice in the winter, the light.
Yeah, it will be nice.
So, wow, this is incredible. So this is yours,
Yes.
your space.
So the premise is that you can walk through here, the shed building, student hall for exploration and development, and you can get a taste for RIT in 15 minutes,
Ah,
right?
good.
So there's different groups from different colleges that have maker activities like engineering, and there's an electrical, there's a textile lab, there's different kinds of 3D spaces. So all of these glass-fronted areas are maker spaces for students to actually have a hands-on learning experience. Well, letterpress is a hands-on learning experience. So they also gave us a space.
Wow, look at this.
And over the course of the next 2 days, it's Brook City Festival. So we'll have this Vandercook running.
The Vandercook.
Yeah. A good old tried and true.
Yeah, the first lab that I ran, the plates lab, we had a motorized Vandercook, and it was a big one. Remember that? Of course, I had a process camera. I mean, we had everything. We could make rubber plates.
Right.
Yeah.
So, is this all the type that was in the fridge? No, I still have other.
Lots of little presses here.
This is what everybody uses. So yeah, so we created, I identified type that it wouldn't be, that wasn't rare, like the Gaudi types are not here.
No, I see that.
I identified,
I use that in the SMB, I use that.
what are these?
I think so.
Yeah. So there's a couple more, there's one more Vandercook that's gonna come over, but it's in the School of Art right now. So, and I still have a couple presses I have to get off of these high parts.
I think this was this the one that we got from the nuns over.
No, the nun is right here. The little Golding.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's,
This was the one that was that came from the Carmelites.
Yep.
Yeah. Look. Oh,
Whoops. It's all right. It's just a whoop. And
Yeah.
they haven't been used in a while, so
yeah.
it's a little rusty.
They actually were using this regularly to print cards and stuff like that.
That's great.
Wow.
Everything needs a little tune-up. So that one